Howdy y'all, it's Russell back with Gwinnett Lawns, you know it, in beautiful Atlanta, Georgia. So in today's video, I am going to show you how to install the Edgit on a 2620 Echo string trimmer. Now this is not the T model, this is the regular SRM 2620, and it's a very simple process. First we need to remove the speed feed head, so we're going to place a screwdriver into the little notch. This has, I guess you'd call it right hand threads, opposite threads. So just unscrew that. The head's going to come off. The gear spacer is going to come off. And if we turn this over, you're going to have 3 small star bits that we're going to need to remove. Alright, so after we have everything apart, I'm going to take our Edgit Pro, and you'll see that there are multiple different holes, and I'm going to be using the triangle plate. This helps to distribute the load for the trimmer, and this will fit, as I said before, both high torque and the non-high torque models. Now this is the bolt that they give you. This is the bolt that came off. As you can see, the one they gave you is about 1/4 of an inch longer, so that's the one I'm going to be using with the star bit. This is a 9mm, and I'm just going to go ahead and get one started here. If I remember correctly, on the last 2 Edgit Pros I used or installed, I believe I used the factory cap screw, or the factory star bit screws. It probably doesn't matter, but these holes in the at least in the Echo here are open in the back, so it wouldn't, I mean, you could have this thing another 1/2 inch longer, it would just go through. You just want enough threads to bite in order to keep everything stable. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and tighten these up. Just snug them up. They don't need to be too tight. Remember, this is a plastic type polymer that you're screwing this or bolting this to. All right. And it should spin freely, just like that. And let me give you a close-up of what this looks like in here. This is very easy to do. This is, gosh, 2 or 3 minute job, and you just want to put the spacer. It's a geared spacer, so it just goes in just like that. And just always remember that the notch is always going to be in line with the bolt where you grease your gearbox. So the notch will always be here. You won't really be able to see the notch after you put the spacer on in the head, but just remember that it's on that side. And then I'm just going to do this. Now there is one challenge as I screw this head on. See the hole right here where you have to, having a straight screwdriver really isn't an option anymore. Let me show you what I use to do that. So I take this right angle pick. This is just a Craftsman. And another good option that you can use is to take a nail and bend a nail. Okay. It's always the trick getting this out. There we go. I would probably suggest you you get a nail, but you can barely see the hole right there, and it's hard to get something in there. But anyway, that's it. That's on, and it's that easy to install. I highly, highly, highly recommend you guys using the Edgit Pro instead of a blade. I don't use blade edgers anymore at all. I find that with using a speed feed 450 head and using 0.130 low noise line will cut as good and sometimes better than a blade, and the blade's not going to wear out. So that's just what I've been using for several years. But anyway, guys, hopefully this helped. If you have not tried this Edgit Pro out, I highly suggest that you you give it a shot. It's basically saved me an extra trip back to the truck to get another piece of equipment, because now I have the trimmer and the edger together. So that's it, and I will see you guys on the next video.